I have a bit of a problem with Letterboxd. On one hand, I think it's incredible because I get to discover new movies, meet new people, and it's just a really lovely community that I have like accidentally built up on Letterboxd. Because over the past few months, I've not really like advertised or whatever my Letterboxd on this channel, but I've slowly built up a good few followers. Not loads, obviously, but a couple of hundred. And it's really, really lovely that the people who watch these videos are able to kind of see what I get up to, and I can see what they get up to. And it's just like a really lovely little circle of people who love movies. But I also think it's great because I get to have a diary of things that I watch, and I get to keep a track of these things, and I just get to see everything. But also I love discovering new directors, discovering new movies, discovering the history of a director, seeing where they started, what short movies they began with. It's just a really, really lovely experience. But then I think there's a bit of a bad side to Letterboxd as well. Just like any social media in the entire world, for me, it's just not good for my brain at all. It makes me feel like I need to review more movies. It makes me feel like I need to watch more movies, and overall puts this weird pressure on me that I need to watch more movies. And I don't like that, because over the past few months or years, I've been noticing that I'm like forcing myself to watch movies even when I don't want to watch them. And this year in 2025, I've realized that is not healthy at all. And I need to stop doing that, because I've stopped using Facebook, I've stopped using Twitter, because I noticed they're bad for my brain. It's the same with Letterboxd. For example, last week I mentioned I didn't watch Twin Peaks, and I've never watched it, but I really, really, really want to watch it. Inside, when I say that, I feel quite embarrassed. It's the same with so many movies. For example, today I'm going to go watch Anora, and I've not watched this movie even though it's been on my list. I love Sean Baker. I've watched every Sean Baker movie except Takeout, I think, but I still find it a bit embarrassing to be like, hey, I've not watched this movie that everybody has watched. How can I call myself a proper movie fan or whatever? And I just don't think that's healthy for my brain in any way at all. But also, I've noticed like so many negative opinions of movies that I liked, and then they stay with me. And obviously, this is a me problem. These are problems that I have like in my head or whatever. And I just, whenever I see something really negative about a movie I love, I take it personally. And I don't think that's good too. Why do I need that in my life when I can just erase it and not do that? These experiences are personal to me. It's not really like Letterboxd's problem. I know it's like a bit of a clickbait type of thing. But since I started using Letterboxd, I've definitely noticed that these things have been impacting me quite negatively. Because before I used Letterboxd, I used to use IMDb. And IMDb was incredible because I didn't really have to see people's reviews. It didn't really have like this whole social media aspect of it. I just had a diary where I kept the movies that I watched, and it was perfect. And somebody left a comment on one of my videos recently, basically being like, I watch movies when I want to watch them, and the ones I want to remember, I will remember, and I don't really need to have a big list, and I don't even want to put that pressure on myself. And I'm like, I need to relate to you more, because at times it's definitely ruined my movie watching experience. I want to watch movies because I just want to watch movies, not because somebody's forcing me to do that. And again, these are personal problems. They're definitely in my head, and not everybody relates. That's why I'm going to clickbait this video with something like my problem with Letterboxd. Whatever. But basically this year I'm not really going to be focusing on like reviewing movies on Letterboxd. I'm just going to watch what I want to watch. But that's a bit of a weird rant for the start of this video, because what I'm going to be doing this video is a little bit differently. As I mentioned earlier, I built up a little bit of like a nice community on Letterboxd. I have like a couple of hundred followers that I'm really, really happy with. I love, again, as I said, engaging with people, and I'm going to be looking through my followers' top 4 and rating them and seeing if I would watch a movie with them, like hang out and watch a movie. So I'm going to review your Letterboxd top 4. I'm not really good at being like negative, so probably all my reviews are going to be like positive or something, but the point is I'm going to review them, and I'm going to say if I would hang out with you and watch a couple of movies. I think this would be fun. I think it's cool to split a video into 2 halves, one giving my opinion on Letterboxd, and number 2 just doing this. So let's get into it. Okay, so if we scroll through my Letterboxd, we see here I have 232 followers. For me, that is loads. I've never promoted my Letterboxd, I don't think. And yeah, I just think it's really, really cool. So I'm going to scroll through all of these names, pick a random one, and give a very quick review of your account. Right, I like this one because there's an emoji. It caught my eye. So number 4, would I hang out with you and watch a movie? Yes, I would. I've heard of 3 of these movies. I heard Perks of Being a Wallflower, Whiplash, and Before Sunset. I think a lot of these movies are kind of like very formative for a lot of people who are like into movies. Like you watch these for the first time and they get you emotionally, they get you motivated, like I don't know, Whiplash does, or Before Sunset, because whenever I watched that, I was like, wow, this is cinema. I've never heard of Carwan. It is about 3 souls, 2 dead bodies, blah, 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 blah. Okay, this sounds really good. I like the sound of this. Maybe I'm going to be checking it out. So would I hang out and watch a movie with you? Yeah, I think so. I would like to watch this because I've never heard of this. And if it's in your top 4, then it's probably quite good. But I also respect that you're not rating movies like stars. I'm trying to do that myself now. If, as you can see here, I'm not really rating like all of my movies. But anyway, back to my followers. Let's see. Next review. This one, Svenster. Would I hang out with you? Oh, I don't know. It sounds like you like kind of like intense, longer type of movies, which I respect, but it would be kind of like, I feel like these are the type of movies that you can't really talk whilst watching. And I respect the top 4, but I don't know if I would hang out because I feel like I'd want to yap a little bit. And I feel like if we're watching Lord of the Rings or Goodfellas, we can't yap too much. But maybe we can with Forrest Gump. I don't know. I find this top 4 quite fun as well because 3 of the movies are so serious. And then we have Forrest Gump, which I guess is kind of serious at times. But you know what I mean. There's no like preference here. I'm obviously just going to pick the first thing that I see. Jay. Oh, again, Goodfellas. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I love that movie. I love Election. And I've been meaning to watch this movie for a long time. It's about The Who, right? Yeah, it is. I've been meaning to watch this for a long time. So I love this top 4. Oh, also you gave this a 5 stars. Love that movie so much. So yes, I would hang out with you. I think we could watch a few movies together. Right, next one, Steffi. Oh, okay. Would I hang out with you? Yes. I love The Talented Mr. Ripley. I've watched Almost Famous, but I remember nothing about it. Carol, listen, I'll give you a quick story about my viewing experience of Carol. I was watching this with my girlfriend one night about like a year ago, and then there were like blue lights flashing on our walls, and we were like, what's going on? Turns out it was the feds, and my neighbor got arrested. So I have like a weird experience with Carol. I really want to watch it, but like every time I start watching it, which I haven't finished it yet, I just keep thinking of that experience. So yes, I like your top 4, but it also gives me a little bit of PTSD. Amanda, I just saw the emoji. Oh yeah, that's crazy that this is in your top 4 because I don't think it's Park Chan-wook's like best movie at all in any way. It's crazy that it's your top 1. Oh, okay, Sharp Object, which is a TV show, Singing in the Rain. This is an interesting one. I've never heard of this one in my life. What is this? Struggles with the Peace with it. Ooh. Oh, yo, I'm adding this to my list. I like the sound of this. I don't know if I would hang out with you. I don't know if again, I've wanted to watch Singing in the Rain before. This is a very like mixed bag type top 4, but I kind of respect it. Again, I don't know. It's weird to have Stoker in your top 4. Yeah, again, I feel bad saying I wouldn't hang out with you, so I guess I would. I guess I'd let you introduce me to that movie about like faith and Christianity thing. I don't really know which one that is. Bobby, I'm clicking all the ones with the emojis on them because they're catching my eye. Oh, wow. Lego Batman movie in your top 4? That's crazy. Evil Dead 2. Okay, so I can just tell you like having fun with movies, and I respect that so much. I would also hang out with you simply for the fact that I've wanted to watch Hundreds of Beavers or whatever this is called for ages, but everybody keeps telling me, don't watch it alone, watch it with a group of people. And this movie people thing, whatever, they're coming to Belfast and they're doing a tour, and I'm hoping maybe to go to that and watch it with a group of people, maybe. Evil Dead 2 is so fun, and I've never really heard of this movie. What's this movie? Lake Michigan Monster. Yeah, it looks like you just, oh, it's the same guy, right? It looks like you just like having fun with movies, and I respect that so much. Right, let's keep going. Berg, what do you say? Donnie Darko, wow, Marriage Story. Okay, so you don't enjoy like being too happy. I see that. No idea what Phantom of the Paradise is. Let me see. Okay, looks a bit weird. Okay, maybe you're not just too depressed. I wanted to watch this for a really long time. This director made a movie called April's Story, and I loved it so much. I just love like the character-driven story and how, I don't know, it was just a very beautiful story of a coming-of-age type of story, and I've wanted to watch all about Lily Choo for ages. So yeah, let's hang out and let's watch this. I feel like I'm saying yes to everybody. Studio de Film, City of God, Shinky Shaw, The Shining, and Carlito's Way. Great top 4. A little bit basic. A little bit, I suppose. But then I've never heard of Carlito's Way. Is my top 4 pretentious? Yes. So I can't really say anything at all. I don't know. City of God was a lot in the best way possible. So I don't know if I'd hang out. But I guess I would. Like, listen. You seem cool. You have a good taste in movies, so why not? What's David saying? Raging Bull, Eastern Promises, Thirst, and Longlegs. Wow, Longlegs in your top 4. I respect that. That movie received way too much hate. And I also love your recent activity because I agree with all of these, except I haven't watched a few of them. I really liked Companion. Eastern Promises, I watched this and I don't remember at all, right? It's a Cronenberg movie, right? Raging Bull, haven't watched it, and Thirst, so I can't really judge you too much. I like it because there's kind of like an aesthetic there with the red text, so yeah, why not? Right, who? L, what are you saying, L? Girl Interrupted, Dead Poets Society, King in the Wilderness, and what is this? Angels in America. I've never heard of this movie. Whoa, that sounds interesting. But that is, I hope it's a TV show and not a movie. This is interesting and intriguing, so I like this top 4. And what is this? King in the Wilderness. Oh wow, okay. Never heard that in my life. I would hang out with you because I feel like you know more about movies than I do. So yeah, let's hang out. Okay, let's do like 2 more. Can, what are you saying, Can? What do we have here? For a few, okay, so this kind of probably like a, oh, okay. Do you want 200? I would watch this because I feel like have like this gap. I have this gap of where I just never watch like Western movies and I want to watch more of them. So if that's in your top 4, it's your top favorite movie, I'd watch this and I'd get you to culture me. Obviously, we have Twin Peaks Fire Walk With Me. I've obviously not watched it, but I want to watch it so bad. I've been watching Nathan For You, and that has been kind of like my TV show as of recent, but Twin Peaks is next, I promise. Blue Velvet and Fantastic Mr. Fox. It looks like you're a bit of like a Karsten Runquist fan, especially like maybe the teal. I don't know. I'm judging a little bit. I love this top 4 and I can't judge you at all. So one more, Ryan. What are we saying, Ryan? All that jazz. I haven't watched any of these except for Hereditary. So again, let's hang out. I'll get you to culture me. All that jazz. I've heard incredible things about this. I also have this movie, Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf. This is a play, right? I believe I have this as a play, like a physical book, which I haven't read. I've been meaning to read it, and then I'm going to watch it as a movie. The Umbrellas of Cherbourg. Isn't that what it's called? Yes, I've been meaning to watch this as well because as a person who doesn't really like musicals, I've been told that if you like La La Land, you will like this because it's very devastating and heartbreaking, and it's not one of those musicals that are just really annoying. So again, you have a really good top 4 and I really like it. And Hereditary is so formative and so important to me as a person who loves horror movies. So yes, absolutely. I love your top 4. So good. I love it. See, at times like this, I really do like Letterboxd because like I love seeing what other people are watching. I love that these people follow me and they somewhat a little bit care about the movies that I watch, and I love the community aspect of it. But then at the same time, Letterboxd just gives me this weird pressure to watch movies, and I'm just trying my best to find a balance of enjoying the app and not stressing too much about it. Like honestly, sometimes I sit on Letterboxd for 2 hours trying to find one movie that I want to go watch, and I just never end up watching it. And like I feel like if I didn't have Letterboxd, I would just be like, yeah, I'll watch this, and I don't have this weird pressure that I need to rank something a certain way. Have you ever watched a movie and you notice that everybody you follow gave it a 5 stars and you're like, ooh, that's a 2-star movie to me, but then you start doubting yourself and you're like, do I understand movies? Maybe I don't understand movies. All this goes on in my head. Am I overthinking this? Probably, but I don't know. I need to chill. I think I need to relax, but it has been really fun looking through your Letterboxd accounts. That was really nice. And I enjoyed kind of just giving you my opinion on like my relationship with Letterboxd. This has been a nice video to make, and yeah, I had fun, but thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Also, a little bit of a bonus clip. I feel like with making my videos recently, I'm just trying to do what I want. Again, bit of a theme here. Just do what you want to do. And I'm not trying to put my pressure on myself as I have been in the past. And this is something I really enjoy doing. And if that's okay with you, then thanks for watching. And if you don't really care about this, then yeah, sorry, I don't know. Okay, bye.